Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I thought we could decorate up some postcards. So I got these from Create and Craft. So this was one big sheet and it comes with 2 A6 postcards and then 2 A7 and 4 A5s, 8 sorry. So yeah, so I thought we'll take one page of them and we'll decorate them up. Now in my stash I have these, so a lot of these I bought from our lovely Julia, so I thought we could use them. I mean, how fun are them? Oh, do you know what, that would make a really cool card for my dad. Yeah, so I thought, why don't we come on and yeah, we use some of these bits and pieces. And then I also have this hunky dory set. Now this set came from the charity shop, so I don't know if you remember when I hauled it, and I thought, you know what, let's use some of this up because it's absolutely gorgeous and it fits perfectly with our postcards. So let's get started. Right, the first thing I'm going to do is I want to keep this, so I'm going to use the back bit because I just love that, so I don't want to use those bits. I'm just going to break it all down, just like this. I might even actually use them, add them on somehow. That one actually needs cutting in half, which we will do in a moment. Okay, so oh, how nice is that? We should make that card up. Might do that in another video very quickly. Or definitely going to have some of these butterflies because these are just gorgeous. And then we've got some flowers, which again we can definitely use. So I'm going to pop them just off to the side because I really want to add them, and hopefully I won't forget. As I say, I want to add things and then I completely forget. Okay, I'm just looking at the papers just to see, and that's, I don't really want to use the ones. I quite like, let's have a look. Oh, I like that embossed one, and maybe, I'm thinking maybe the swirls. So we'll have the swirls. So let's build up our base first. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to do some ripping of my pieces. Yeah, because you know me, I like to rip. So I'm just going to go down the whole length of this. And then we're just going to rip just across. And then I'm going to rip down either side, like so. Now I do have to keep an eye on a lady because they both have a treat to keep them quiet, but lady will go after Quincy, so I'm going to make sure that Quincy actually gets to eat his without her. So if I suddenly run off, you know why. Right, okay, so loving that straight away. Yeah, absolutely loving that. And the key to stuff like this is just don't think, just go for it. If your first impression is you love it, then you just go for it. Because we can spend so much time spending thinking about what we're going to add, where it's going to go. And if your first impression is you love it, just go for it. So sort of, you know, test yourself, see if you can create something beautiful with your first impressions, because it normally turns out that our first impressions is the impression that we're going to sort of do first, and we always tend to go back to it. Let me just move my phone out of the way a second. I'm going to do a little one as well. Okay, so and we'll use this little bit. Okay, right, so now I need to take these bits off just so it matches all the way around. A little bit more. There we go. Yep, okay. So I'm just going to glue that down. I am using my Nuvo glue today. So let's pop that on. Okay, So there's those two. Now I really want to add some of this gorgeous, I don't know if you can just to sort of say this embossed paper, because this is just lovely. So I'm going to just pop on a little bit, but I am going to tear all the way around it. So just like this. And when we get there, oh, I think that. So turn it around, perfect. And then I just want a small amount for here. Yeah, I like that. Let's go with that. So that's what we're going to go with. Just glue this down like so, and then let's do the same with this one. So there's our bases of those two done, and now it's just about yeah, putting our decorations on. So get rid of these bits because we don't need them anymore. Then let's have a look to see what's in here. So this is, like I said, I bought all of these off our lovely Julie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just look through, because I mean we've got some really nice images, like that girl with the dress, that's lovely. So yeah, see what we've got. They're black frames. Oh, do you know, we should come on and we should definitely use them for some embellishments. I haven't done embellishments for such a long time, so I'm going to pop them ones off to the side, because yeah, we're going to do them, because I think that would be quite nice. And it says stackable globe, Edwardian, Daisy, so there's lots actually, Victorian, Regency, Elizabethan, but then you can just use your dies, Georgia, yeah, just use your dies, and so you don't need to have them. I have them, so we will come on and we'll do some embellishments with them. Okay, so let's see what we have. Right, no, I don't want to use them. Actually turn these the right way around, because that might help a little bit. Sometimes it's just the hardest bit is actually picking our image of what we actually want to use. I am looking at this one maybe just for on there, so I might use that there. Let's have a look. I really like those ladies, and I know it is decoupage, however I'm thinking that I like the idea of using it without the decoupage, so we can sort of, yes, I like that. Okay, so let's do that. Oh, we do have a little sentence that says ladies at lunch, so maybe use that. Let's have a look. It's coming out. We could sort of stick that on, maybe do it like that, sort of something like that. Yeah, I quite like that actually. I think that looks really, really nice. Okay, now I just need to have something on there. What about Make-A-Wish? That would be nice. So I can have that sort of just like that. Yeah, I like that. Right, okay. What I'm going to do is, while we're here, I'm going to have a look at some more images within this pack. Let's move them. Right, so we've got little boxes, which I know I don't want to use. We do have some tags. They might be nice. I like that one. Oh, that's a nice one. I might use that in one. I might use that green one. Ooh. So let's pop them off to the side. So like I say, we might use them in another one. But just go through and have a look, because it's all about using our stash. We have so much in that we have you know, that it is such a shame if we don't use them up. So we really do need to look at using up what we have. Oh, I like that. I like those geishas. So yeah, they're brilliant, aren't they? Oh, they're really cute. So I'm just looking at them because I just think they're gorgeous. Right, this one, I think I'm going to have to come on and make a card for my dad. Yeah, I like that. I think that would be really cool for my dad. So I'm going to put that to the side. And we'll do another video with that. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Oh, we've got these, which are gorgeous, but not what I'm looking for. No. But yeah, please do go through and have a look to see what you have in your stash and see what you can come up with. I'd love to see them. So if you'd like to come and share them on my Facebook group, definitely love to see them. Yeah, right, okay. So I've got a few things. I've got some tags and I really like them. They're just absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Right. Okay, I think we are going to stick with these. So I think I'm going to have one of those girls on the other big one. So just going through them all. I know I've got quite a few of each. And then I might use one of them. Right, okay. So we've got a few bits together. So this is what we're going to do for our first ones because I really like them. First thing I'm going to do though, let's get rid of all of the little tabs that are on them. Like this. And then I'm also going to bring in some ink as well. So what ink should we bring in? Do I want to make them more vintage or do I want to brighten them up? What do we have? Oh, what about Seedless Preserve? Should we try that? I think that might be nice. Okay, so that on my mat, and then we'll bring this in just around all the edges. Oh, I like that colour. And then bring that in. That's why I love using my glass mat, because we don't waste any ink. We can take it up quite happily and blend it all nicely in. Just a little bit more. There. Oh, I like that. And then we have that sort of there. Yeah. So let's glue that down like this. Okay. I do like that pink. It's gone almost like a purple because we've got, well, it is more or less purple, isn't it? But it's gone more purple because we've got the blue underneath. I love it when it does that. Right, okay. And then I'm going to get rid of the tabs on this one. So just like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make it into a banner. Here's the lady, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on her. I can hear her. She's just trouble. So I'll do this bit. Okay. There we go. Make that into a banner. So, and then have that just across there. So that's our first card done, I think. Just thinking, what else could it do with? Oh, how cute is that? I like that. I just want to cut these little edges because they don't look very neat. There we go. I like that. And then I'm just going to go over it. Right, okay, that's our first one. I do feel like I need to add something on, but I'm not quite sure as to what yet. I wonder whether or not a butterfly would do it. but just a small one. So let's get this one out. Yeah, let's add the butterfly. Now, do I want to add any ink to it? That's the question. I'm just getting rid of these tabs. Okay. We'll just add a little layer around with what's already on my brush, so that it won't be too dark. Okay. Yeah, I like that. So just a bit of glue down there, and there we have it. There is our first postcard. Right, okay, so there's that one. So let's go on to this one. So I'm thinking on this one, I'm going to use the peeled paint. So let's move that. I do need my cloth just to clean this up, because obviously I don't want the pink to be on this one. So making sure that they're nice and clean. Right, okay, so let's do the same as what we've just done. Also, let's get rid of the ink that's there so we don't contaminate. Right, move them over there, and then we're just going to use our peeled paint and then bring that in around the edges. So just like that. And it looks like Lady has succeeded in getting Quincy's treat. Unbelievable. But then I suppose Quincy has left it, so oh no, she's actually leaving it for a change. Right, just going all the way around. So just like this. Now what I'm going to do, because it looks really, really nice, and to bring out that detail, I'm just going to bring in this peeled paint over the top, just like so. Because then it's just bringing out that detail, which I just think is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, we're going to do that. I'm just going to wash down my, whatever I'm working on. Can't think of the name. Now, I like that. Thinking I need like a really nice bright colour. I've got pine needles, but I don't think it's that one that I want. So let's have a look. What about Lucky Clover? That's nice and bright. Yeah, let's try that, because I'm thinking that I want a nice bright colour on as well. So I'm just going to go around where this one is going to be. Yeah. So all the way around. Like really making sure that's nice and bright. Yeah, that's so much better. That seems to come out a little bit more. And then I'm just going to add a few spots here and there, just to make it a little bit more grunged up. Right, okay. Pop that in there. Pop that one up there. Right, okay. I'm liking that. So I'm liking that there. And then we do have our lady, who I think definitely going to pop that. Right, yeah, I'm loving that. So let's pop this down. So I'm just going to use my Nouveau glue again. Make sure that we've got it in the right spot, which I think we have. And then let's glue this bit down. Okay. So just like that. Make sure that table's straight, because that's the sort of indicator of where she should be. Okay, I like that. Right, we do have, and that's Quincy. Alright, this sounds like there's a cat or the post. I don't think it's the post. But yeah, I'm going to go and shut the blind. So, right, I will be back in a moment. Sorry about that. Right, okay. So yeah, we've got this little sentiment that I think I might just add there. So that's what we're going to do. Try and make sure that is nice and straight. Yeah. Oh, I really like that. I think that's really cute. I am going to add in, let's have a look. I do need, so I've got my black paint pen here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add in some fake stitching. So I'm doing our Julie's fake stitching, which is a dot, then a line, then a dot. So yeah, I normally just do loads of dashes. I think my paint pen I've decided to use is a bit too big, but you know, it's fine. So just going all the way along like this. And it just helps to draw the eye in as well. So yeah, part of me wants to put in some black splashes. I feel like it'd look nice with a few black splashes, so I might just do that. Can't live without doing some sort of splashes, can we? Okay. Right, there. I like that. I like it a lot. Yeah, I want some black splashes on. The more I'm seeing it, the more I really, really want them. So what I'm going to do is just cover her. Do I have another bit of paper? So cover her like that and cover that. Okay, so that sort of, yeah, that's about right. And then I'm just going to go and grab a paintbrush and grab in some of this ink, and then I'm just going to put splatters on. So just a few. There we go. But obviously I don't want to put them onto my images because then it just spoils them. Right, I think that is perfect. So let me put that in the water and take these up. There, perfect. Much, much better. See what black splashes can do? So there is our next one. Right, I don't even know what I did with the other one. Where have I put it? I don't know. It'll be about somewhere, won't it? Right, okay. Let's have a look at what else we can do. So I'm just going to let's put this back on. So I'm thinking that I'm only going to do two more. So I'm going to do this little one. Right, let me put my iPad back where it was, and my phone, because that seems to just be in the way. Okay, clean this off the best I can of all the wet bits. Right, I'm going to do a small and a large one, and I'm going to keep these ones for another project. Well, actually, no, I'm going to do three little ones. I'll leave them for another day. So we'll do all these ones together. So I'm going to just start off with what I have, because why not? So I'm just using this embossed paper again. Yeah, and just putting some bits randomly together. We have this piece, which seems to be fine. So let's get that on. So I'm just using all the little bits and pieces that we have left, and then I think this piece, yeah, on there. So let's pop that bit on there. So I'm going to have that just so that it goes on that edge, to keep that straight edge like so. And then let's stick this down. Okay. And then let's, there we go, do that. Right, okay. So there's our 3 bases. Just wondering if I want to add another bit raised up on here. Do I? Yeah, do you know what, why not? Let's go for it. Right, okay, so there they are. Let me just get rid of these little bits and pieces. Okay, so I'm not going to use them now, so they can go back in the pile. Right now I have these absolute gorgeous tags. So if we did this one sort of that way, I quite like the idea of maybe that, and then obviously we can cut them down, so that's a nice width. And then we could add in 3 butterflies. So what about this one? And add a butterfly in there. Love it. So that's that one sort of designed. And then on this one, right, I really like this girl, so I think we should use her for one of them, if I can get it out without breaking her. And then we can just cut down the image there. Perfect. So I like that. What else? Oh, we've got some little baby butterflies that we could add on. So I've got a couple of them, if I can get them out. Oh. There we go. So I think that's her done. I just need some sentiments. I like this party. I don't think it's the right colour. What about that one there? Yeah. How about this blue one on there somewhere? We'll use this pink one on this one. Now what we're going to use? That is the question. I'm quite liking this one, but we can, like I said, we can cut it down. So right, okay, there we go. So let's have a go at what we can do, see what we can achieve. So I'm just going to cut around this, and I am leaving just a border, yeah, around, all the way around. Like so. Okay, so it is going to fill that up, but that is fine. I'm quite happy with that. And then I'm going to cut these down, just because we're working on really small postcards. Now the one thing I will say is, don't be afraid to cut down your images. You know, make them fit how you want them to fit. Oh, how nice is that? I really like that. Right, let's get that glued down, because I think that looks really pretty. So yeah, do it to how you feel. This one. And then we'll put that across there. Now I'm not going to do any ink blending on this one, but I am going to grab my white Posca pen, and I'm just going to add some, I don't know what I'm adding actually, some little crosses, yeah, just like that. And then let's add in, oh, it's coming off a pink, it's from the last time I used it, but that is fine. So just some white doodles really. I'm not really, yeah, it really is just a few white bits of doodling. Cool, love that. Right, okay, I'm really pleased with that one actually, and I don't think I want to do anything else with it, so I'm going to leave that one as is. Let's do this one. So first things first, I'm thinking that we add our lady on. So let's do that. And oh, she's up to trouble again. Right, I'm going to have to run. She's got my tissue paper and she's run upstairs because she's a git. So I'll be back in a second. I'm back. Let's see how long it lasts. Okay, so I'm just going to trim this down. So we don't need that. And then the same as what we've done on that first one, I'm going to cut this down to make it fit. So just like this. Okay. Now, do we have it running down the side or do I have it running across the bottom? I think down the side. Okay. So let's do that. So I'm just going to put that there. And then we've got our two little butterflies. So I'm going to have one there. I'm going to have one there. So it's easy just to put the glue down onto our piece before we start. Oh, there we go. It's easy just to position them. So there is that one. I do feel like I want to go around the edge with something, so I'm just going to grab my dusty concord and I'm just going to make the edge purple like that. Oh, I like that. Okay, there we are. So there is that one. Oh, do you know what? Let's do the same with this one as well. So I think it's just going to come in really nice. So there we go. So I've just gone around the edge with my dusty concord. So yeah, really nice. Right, let's do the last one. Now we're doing like the blues and the greens. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull in my, oh no, I think that might be a bit too, right, no, I'm going to pull in my Stormy Sky, I think. Let's have a look. I'm just going to sort of brush across the top of it. So I'm not doing any blending on this one because I really like that effect, and I'm just going to brush across the top just like that. So really liking that. Now we have these tags, so I'm going to glue these down. Just like this, and then I've got this next one. Oh, I like that a lot. So let's glue this one down as well. So we're not going to have to trim them down, which is awesome. I have this especially for you. Now I definitely want to go around the border with a pen, and just because it's not sort of standing out. But what I'm wondering is, can we use our Stormy Sky to do it? So, because it would make life so much easier and it'll all blend a lot more. So as you can see, that now stands out, whereas it didn't before. So I'm really pleased with that. So let's get this adhered down. So just like this. Okay, so there's that. And then the last thing I'm going to add is this butterfly, which is just going to sit there. So let's put some glue on and adhere that down. There we go. And there's Lady running upstairs. Do you know, I don't think I'm going to get anything done this morning. She really is a little nightmare. So I'm going to have to chase after her again, aren't I? Right, okay. So here we are. Let me get the other one. So all quite different actually, but I think they're all really nice. How cute are those? And just with what was in our stash. See, isn't it fab, just using up what we have in our stash. The doggies are playing, so I'm gonna go, and there is actually our well, normally it's on a Wednesday morning they do like a test run, so you get like this big massive horn, like over where I live. So yeah, typical, isn't it? I wouldn't care, it's not even ICI anymore. ICI didn't exist for years, but we still call it ICI, so yeah. Anyway, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Sorry for the interruptions with the doggies, but yeah, please do use what's in your stash. You know, we have as crafters, we have this tendency to hoard things. Trust me, I know. I have a room full of stuff that I've been hoarding for years. It is time to get it used. So go through your stash, see what you have, and let's see what you can create. Link to my Facebook group is in the description box below. Love to see what you do create. But that is it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye.